This is Hillbillies in the Bush, and today I want to show you guys a little something that I've been doing. I'd heat treated some knives there the other day, and you guys seen a video of that. And what I wanted to show you was the end result. I've got 3 knives that I got to do. One of them's my wife. One of them's this one here I finished up, and another one's for another guy that I'm doing. But I didn't have a neck knife because I sent mine up north to a nice lady, so I really felt naked without my neck knife. I needed a knife to make shavings and different stuff, because we cook out over an open fire there a few times a week at the house, and I wanted to have me a little knife to where I keep on me at all times. But so I wanted to show you guys the finished product. First of all, I'll show you the sheath that I made for it. This is just regular cowhide sheath, just basically cut out and stitched up. And then I've got my Ranger bands on here to put the steel and some fat wood. And then on this side I've got the cotton pad soaked in wax. Couple guys asked me, or a guy asked me why I didn't add the fire steel to the side of it here, and that's a good question. The main reason was I basically wanted a knife up in a hurry. It really wouldn't have taken much time to put that out, but leather will stretch over time. I had to make a keeper system for it out of elastic or something like that, and basically I wanted to keep the profile small like this. So the last one I had, the Ranger band, worked great on it. They don't go nowhere. And like I say, I've got it's basically set up for a neck knife. And I'll show you the knife that I made. This here is the blade that you guys seen. Let me see if I can get the sun to hit it. I left the gold collar of the, when I put it in the oven and tempered it, it produces collars, anywhere from blue down to gold straws. And I left the collar on there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but of course you guys have seen the blade. Now the handle is Osage orange, and I've done a little file work on it to give me a little grip. But you can see that Osage orange is some beautiful wood. I love Osage orange. The tip is mammoth ivory. Now the reason I put this tip on here was this Osage orange was, I really wanted it with that knot in it, and it has another knot that comes through over here, but there's another one back here too. But I wanted that light collar and that knot in there, and the piece that I used was a little bit small, so I wanted to extend it out a little bit so that it would come, it's not a great big handle, but it's about the right size for the knife. The other reason I put the mammoth ivory on it is, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. See if that camera will pick up any of the, this is just cream mammoth ivory, and it's been polished because I'm going to scrimshaw it. My wife, who is AJ Prepper, do a little shout out for her. If you guys haven't seen her channel, go look up AJ Prepper and sub to her there, and tell her Hillbilly sent you over, and she'll appreciate that. But like I say, I love Osage orange. But the reason I've done the mammoth ivory, it's been a while since I've scrimshawed anything, and her handle will be all mammoth ivory. I didn't have enough pieces. In fact, I had to glue, get that back out, I had to glue 2 pieces of mammoth ivory together to get hers basically the same size. And she wants some skulls. I don't know if you guys seen her channel, she likes skulls and stuff, and she wants some skulls scrimshawed onto the ivory. So like I said, it's been a while and I'm a little rusty on scrimshawing, so I decided to play around with this first, this piece right here. And what on scrimshaw, I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it when I do it. But you've got to have a mirror finish on the ivory. It cannot have any scratches anywhere. All the pores have to be closed, because you ink over the cuts that you make in the ivory, and then you buff off what's on the outside. Well, if there's any scratches anywhere else other than the cuts that you made in the ivory, the ink will fill into them. Then you'll have to sand everything back off and start over. So it has to be done right to begin with. But anyway, there's my little knife, and See if I can't. I was just processing some, I'm getting ready to have me a tea here, and was processing some, basically some shavings. I don't know if you can get into that, but it does a pretty good job. I mean, it's got some good steel in it, and she'll make some nice shavings for you. I don't want to go down and catch that table, but I'll just give you an idea. There's hardly no pressure involved, and it'll make some nice feather sticks. And I hope that got in the camera, because I can't, if I tilt the camera up, then it flips to an upside down view, and then I can't see nothing. But as you can see, it shaves them right off pretty good. And but anyway, I got my stuff ready for my dinner, or actually a tea I'm going to make. And I molded this sheath. It's formed. It was wet, and I formed it on the knife, and like I say, it ain't coming out. But it's just a slip fit. It fits really nice in there. I'm sure it'll loosen up a little dab over time. But anyway, there's my little neck knife. It makes me feel a lot better now having one back on me. I don't know, I reckon it's probably as good as the other one that of course, you know, I'll get used to this one. The problem is I'm not used to it yet, even though it's almost an identical copy, or as close as you can get when you're doing them by hand. You know, you got to get used to it, and then once I get used to it, then it'll be just as, you know, as good as the other one. It's all in what you get used to. But there's my little knife. I got some other things I want to show you guys. And I'm gonna get me a little fire going, a little tea put on here, and then I'll probably do another video today. So, but anyway, that's my new neck knife. Hope you guys like it. Leave some comments if you want. Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later.